it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me for the continuing adventures with my fun town in Ostriv. No goals, no nothing, just me building a town, and I like it. So we are now working on the oil workshop. Guess we have some sunflowers to spare. Oh yes, we do. Let's get the oil workshop, then get a warehouse next to it. Guess we can also start to set up some form of fencing then, so that we know where this area belongs to. The oil press. I want to do it a little bit with extra space so that we have the space for trees in here. I hope I did not make this side too cramped, but we'll have to find out. Let's try that straight off so we know. Oh no, we can get trees in there. Great, let's go with some trees. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Very good. That worked. And one of the things we could try and do is give these fellas a little sitting area behind here. I know that's not really efficient, because of course people will have to travel all the way here to actually sit here, but it is nice, so let's do that. I like that. I guess we should leave this open a bit then. At least these two, so that they can actually look somewhere, otherwise it would be a bit boring. Further here we can plant some bushes, that's fine. And I did not place the trees really perfectly in line with the fence. Also something that I like. Happy with that. We do now have the oiler's workshop. Let's just make sure that can be filled up. Also, now it says workers can't get it, only by cart. But we have workers that can use a cart, so that's okay. And the entrance is over here. Yep. So what we could actually do is fence it off even more. Something like this. And then behind here we can also place a couple of benches. So the people that really want to just take some time can sit here in front of the oil workshop in the sun while they wait for the stuff to be dried, and so that they can use it. Let's also get some trees here. There we go. Alright, well, we have an oil workshop all decorated up and ready. That's good. And they're getting the first sunflowers already. Let's put in sunflowers and sunflower oil. Don't think that goes in here, by the way. Nope, that goes into the granary, but we can set this up to accept just a major bunch of stuff. Let's see. Yep, apply to all. So now they can put the sunflowers in here as well if we have the people for it. We don't, but if we have, they could do that. That's why we were focusing on some extra housing here, which I think is a good thing. We should get more houses there. Maybe we could also just continue this row of houses along the river on 2 sides to get more houses there too. Of course, now we already have a decent sized building queue, so should probably wait a little with that. But then we can do that, and I think that'll be good. As it's the end of January, we have 100 people. We're already 4 years underway, so this town does not grow as fast as my usual towns, I think. At least a little slower. But we'll have to find out if that's actually completely true. I'm not 100% sure. We discussed this in the stream already, that my towns usually grow quite fast compared to some other people's towns, which is fine. I mean, it's not like it's a problem, but sometimes I may need to get a little slower, maybe. Alright, let's start building a couple of houses here along the shoreline. Although it's hard to see the real shoreline. I think I'm going to do that once the snow is gone. That will be better. Let's speed things up for now a little bit so that I can get extra houses and we can get to the sowing. I think it's going to be an issue if we don't have enough people for that. Then it might take quite long. But at least they're taking out some sunflowers. I was happy with that. I hope they will continue that and that we can get some sunflower oil. Yes, we have. Let's see. I don't think we have an opening in the market stalls, but we have 2 stalls selling firewood. So we can change this one out for sunflower oil. We can just sell it to our townsfolk. I don't mind. Actually, I think that's good to do that. So we're not going to export it. We'll just export charcoal all the time, and we'll do it like this for now. We don't need a lot of money anyways. Around 2,000, plenty, or 1,500, or as long as we have some emergency money to buy goods that we really need, we're fine. Oh, we can also sell honey. Honey and charcoal. We have 1,900 shoes. That's nice. We don't have spare clothing, and we're almost out of textiles, so we should probably get some new textiles soon. Do we still have hemp? Oh yeah, we have some hemp. So they are making textiles and clothing. Okay, that's good. No leather for shoes, but these will have textiles soon, because here's the textiles. Yep. Alright. Maybe we should get 1 permanent worker in here to get the textiles all the time by hand, because that's just a short walk, so she can just be doing that all the time. And I think that is actually a good idea. She can just go and grab some textiles. Although apparently she is working. I just have no clue what she's doing. Ah, there she's gonna go get something. Ah, she got some clothing. Okay, messenger from Merefa. Let's see. We can get some textiles there if we want to. I'm not gonna do that. I think we have enough clothing for now. We should be buying some warm clothing though, in order to supply the town with that. I don't think we have anything to sell yet, no. Which is fine, we don't need to sell anything at this point, it's okay. There we go. Oh, they're able to hire quite a bunch of people actually. Oh, great. That means that we're now really busy with sowing in the fields. Excellent. Building another house. I guess then it's also time to get to a cowshed. The first of many. Alright, I have an idea. I want to get some extra hay dryers. Because it just looks fun if we have a big farm with a lot of hay dryers. So let's get a bunch of hay dryers here. And that gives me the idea where I can place my cowsheds. Somewhere here. See, now this looks like a farming area. Just gonna build the one first and then get it supplied and stocked up, and then we can make sure that we get some cows, and then later on we'll build the rest. We don't need them straight off. Do we have stones? I thought we imported stones a little while ago. Yes, we have 2,000 stones. That means that we can build 2 small wells, or 2 stone wells here. That will be very helpful in making sure that we get all the water in there that we need. And I like that. Let's buy these stones too. It's not that expensive anyway. Potatoes, sunflowers. Yeah, that's all nice, but we don't need that. So we don't need to sell anything. A new family settling in town. You are most welcome. Come in. We're up to 107 now. Would be nice if the messenger from Derkachi came in again, so we can sell some charcoal again. And I should always be careful not to make too long queues, because usually I make very long queues and then people say, I can't see what's in your queue, which is true. It's totally right, so I'm not going to say anybody's wrong with that. It's just that I just need to remember it and make sure that I do it a little different then. Alright, it's time to start doing some deco work while stuff gets built. And I think it can be real good to deco this whole line up with some bushes that will soon turn, what is it, pinkish, or I don't know the real color, but it will look lovely. So by going over this, it's a lot of work. Yes, decorating a town is a lot of work. But then this should make this area look a lot nicer than it does right now. Yep, I like it. We're gonna do this road too. And then we're also gonna place some benches. Ah, the right color is apparently called lilac. Because these are called lilac bushes, so that's probably because of the color then. Just a wild guess, but if you know better, leave it in the comments so that I know what the right color is and I can work with that. Alright, let's start. Making sure that we get all the bushes in. Because of all the shades, it's sometimes a bit hard to see where I did place a bush and where I didn't. But I got a lot of people talking, of course, about decorations all the time, that they want more decorations. And yeah, I sometimes just have to wait for an area to be done so that I can see in my mind what it looks like without. And then I can decide what the decos should be. I know there's people out there that just have that in their mind straight off and that they can build it as they want it to be straight off and stuff. That's of course totally nice and fine. It's just that I can't do that. I sometimes really have to see an area before I know what I can do with it. And that's what's happening here right now. I had to see it, and now I all of a sudden got the idea that I'm going to do it like this. And then we'll put in ash trees. And then we have decorated this area a bit more. Yeah, I think this helps. This works. There come the color. Look at that. Maybe we should do it to the outside too. I'll just have to think about that. But this is already very nice. Maybe we can just do it all around so that you get all these decos up around. Who knows? Who knows? We got another families in. Oh, these ones got married. That's nice. This one's got new family in. Jobs available. Ooh, we don't have enough jobs available apparently. That doesn't happen that often. Messenger from Mirefa again. Yeah, that's very nice. But I don't need you right now. Here comes the cowshed. Oh, that's good. That will provide work for a couple of ladies. Let me go over all of this. See if all these places... Ah, here we can still add another job to it. Here we have a lot of people coming in to do labor and work. Okay. There's actually a lot in here. Interesting. The warehouse. Yep, that can house all the goods, so we're good with that. Let's put an extra lady in here, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. Refa does not sell cows, so I'm not going to get the cows yet. I was thinking maybe I can already buy them and then they will finish this by the time the cows come in. But that's a bit tricky and I don't think it's going to work right now. We have the construction office. Ah, that's where a lot of men can go to work. That should provide plenty of jobs now. And we should get a lot more stuff done in time. Or not in time because we're not going to run late. But we can get a lot more stuff done in the same time. We can do more buildings and stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Who doesn't want that? Well, I do. So we are on our way. There comes the cowsheds. Let's start to set it up. Only ladies, please. They can use a fallow field. And we can set these both up to 500. Yes, and then we can get ladies in there. The more ladies you have in there, the more milk you should get. I'm still running tests, but I know Quirk, you already did a lot of testing with it and some others. And it should be really the case that you get more stuff out of it if you have more workers there, because they can milk more often. Now, of course, we're not going to get any milk because, hey, we don't have livestock yet. But as soon as we do, we should start to get nice amounts of milk. Oh, hemp or flax. We have plenty of textile in here. Yeah, this is okay. We're going to leave it at that, and soon enough we can add some extra ladies there too. can see that the building queue is slowly getting emptied out. So soon enough we might be able to add a few houses here to make this area look a little bit nicer. There's another house ready. Don't see people getting married straight off, so that might be a good thing. We see the ladies running off here to make some more hay for us. Oh, we already have good amounts. This is very nice. This is almost filled up. Perfect. So this cow shed is ready to receive some cows. New family selling in town. Welcome, welcome, Makarenko family. Already very busy building the next house. We have a full construction office now too. So that means we now have a lot of men running around trying to build us the town. That should speed things up. So let's just go ahead here with a couple of houses. And then from there on, I'll go to speed 2 for a little bit. So we have a little bit extra time to plan this. Guess this should be about the space that should be in between. It's always a bit hard to find the right amount of space that should be in between. But we'll figure something out. We can move these over now. No, that was wrong. Okay, and then we can continue here with the fence work. Maybe I should do the fence work a bit like this then, so it also takes that corner. And then from here on, we go all the way back. Right, that works. Ah, we can still continue it. It's okay. It says inaccessible, but apparently in the end we could access it, so that's good. I'll build on water. What a surprise. Alright, we'll leave that one open for now. At least that's something. And we get a couple of extra houses here. And I think this will make this area look better. If we start to increase the amount of stuff that we have. Maybe we can make some trees and stuff here as well. To make that look nicer. Alright, this house is ready. New family is there. Well, they're still incoming, but they should be coming soon. This house is being built. They should work on this stone well soon too. Yep, the resources are coming in already. They're still busy with the hay. Almost 7,000, almost 4,000. So that's good. Lots and lots of houses. Messenger from Balaklia. Now there we can get 5 cows and 1 bull. So we don't spend too much money on it. Yes, that's a deal. Anything we can sell to them? Nah, not really. I'm also not interested in the stone. We do need to keep a good supply of iron though, so let's get some more. And well, then we finally get some of the livestock in here so that they can start to reproduce next year. Question is what to do here. I think I'm going to expand the number of market stalls I have already for a little bit. I'll try to add 2 in this area. 1 and 2. Then we can do the fence inwards right here somewhat. Don't know how far yet, but at least it's a start now, so that is something. And what we could maybe do is get like 2 entrance areas like this. And fence this off like that, so that we have space for more markets here too, or something else. So this is now basically the market area of the square. And here we have the granary and the cart shed area. Yeah, I think this is nice. This is helpful. This is good. Then the question is what we should do here. And I think we should put the school there, so that the kids can get an education. And we can deco that terrain up too. We'll just build it somewhat like this. Then we leave an opening here. We'll do the same here. Maybe we should just close this one off completely on this side, because this is the school area anyway. Yeah, I think this is good. So now we divide the central square up in smaller squares and a big walking area in the middle. And I think that's nice. We can also work on the decos of the school at some point, but I have to get some ideas in my mind. And I think this really adds something to this area. Now we also have the warehouse here, but we might need an extra warehouse in here at some point for things like soap, etc. But I'm not sure yet, so we'll have to wait and see what we'll exactly do with that. But I think we can already do the same here for a bit. That is to make an opening or two like that. So now the whole area is basically fenced and squared off. And here we have those maple trees. We can now continue that, I think. So we'll start here too, in the middle. Start building a row of maple trees in the middle. So the actual central square will start to look more like the one, like how we want it to be in the end. And then I think I'm going to add these trees all the way up to the middle. So as far as the ones I did just right now. They're not completely in the middle. And then we'll put one big tree in the middle. And put benches and stuff around it, I think. Oh, that's on the edge though. I like it that not every square is exactly straight. In my mind, it's also somewhat problematic, but it's also nice, so I like that. And then right here in the middle, I think we need to maybe put one big cottonwood tree. And then we put some benches around it, so that people can sit around it. Tree is planted, so that's good. They don't have to get in anymore. And there they can sit. Alright. Well, once all the trees are in and they really start growing, this could turn into a nice area. I hope so, at least. But this will be interesting. Alright. Messenger from Balaklia still here. I don't really mind though, because we don't really need him, but it's okay. We have 1,000 sunflower oil. This is probably completely filled up. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll do it once in here. So we'll tell them to get 1,000 and we'll do it a one-time buy. And then we can sell 1,000 sunflower oil here and make a bit of money. Deal. So yeah, now it should all go in here. 600. Come on, get the rest. Yeah, they are 400. Okay. Oh, that's a one-time deal. And then at least we have sold some. And then I guess we can put sunflower oil in here too. Can we? No, does not go in this one. It has to go in the granary. Then we'll put it in the granary from now on, so that they can store some extra in the building as well. There they go. The rest will now go in here. Let's get the school after all the houses. And, oh, one thing we need still is a well in this area. How much stone do I have left? 2,000. Oh. Then I think it will be good to build a stone well somewhere here. think we can do it here, and then we can put decorations up on both sides. So at least one there. And I guess then also one... Oh, there we have a well. So then we have one here too. One could also go here. Just as a little extra well. Okay, there we go. Just to make sure that all the people that live here can also find a water source. This one is already not that completely filled out, so there is a need for wells and water. These ones are filled out, so that is good. But I think a lot of these people also use that well, so maybe some of them can go to this well. And not all of these go to that one. That might help. And it's always good to just make sure that you supply enough for everybody and not be too tight on it. Alright, here comes another house. Very nice. Have to deco it up later on, but this is good. 2 more houses to go. We're up to 141 people. I'd say the numbers are going quite quickly. We already have a newborn. That's fast. We have 360 milk now. That's another thing. We're now going to get a lot of milk, of course. I think, though, that if we do things in the correct way, which is build another row of these next to it, there will still be room for dairies. Or at least one, but maybe even more. Oh, dairy can go here. I don't think that's the ideal place, though. I think we should put one here. No, in the middle here. No, that's just not nice. I don't want it there. You could make a dairy here. Just outside of the farm area. But that's also not the nice ideal spot that I want for it. Maybe the whole idea is then that we're not going to do that one. And we'll figure something else out. Messenger from Merefa. That's all very nice, but I don't need anything from you and I don't have anything to sell you. The dairy is such a long building. That's basically what is the issue now. But I guess if we place it somewhat like this, it can work. So let's build a dairy. Right, the houses here are done. So we have to continue with more housing as well. And I'd like to do another neighborhood like this. Or at least try a bit. So we'll hit the F1 button. And the big try is on. Alright. This should be it, I guess, somewhat. Maybe just slightly like this. That's one. Then... I don't know. Guess I'll have to rotate this a bit. I think this should be pretty squared, but I'm not 100% sure. But what we can do now is use fencing, not to measure everything up, but to get something of a straight line going. Let's see. Sorry, little cough there. If I build fencing here now, we can see that this is, I think, pretty in line with this building. Alright. This is 1, 2, 3 and a bit. I'm just gonna try. Hold up. Yes, there we go. F1. Should be somewhat like this, I guess. No, it does not resemble anything like how this one is, I guess. I don't know. But we're gonna build it anyway. So let's go with it. Let's remove the fence for now. Come on. Sometimes you have to click a specific place on the fence to actually get it. There it is. Alright, so we get 3 houses up here. No clue whether it's any straight, but hey, that's the fun part of this town. Can we try to do something with this? I don't know. I don't know. We'll try something. mean, I think we can make a weird looking garden here, but I don't think the house will fit in. If we make it slightly longer, I think we can actually fit the house in. Yes. And then if we do the same here, we create a big inside area. That could be fun. I'm just going to try and experiment a bit. Why not? This is fun. Let's just experiment with stuff. See how we can do. This should be placed as far back as possible. This should be kind of a straight line down. But yeah, there's already the issue, because this one seems to be a little wider than that one. See, this one is a bit smaller, but we can just do it like this. Yeah, that's not going to work on this side. It does work on this side, though. Sometimes it also matters with the house that you get, that you are going to build. Let's see how far down this goes. Oh, also not that far. It only goes down to like this side. Or size. Well, if we do it somewhat like this, it should work. Yes. All right. So now we have these gardens here. There's no opening, so they have to get in here and here. But I think this will work out in the end. And what we can do then is also place some housing like this. We can do at least 2. And 1 like that. And then we place 1 on this side too, and on this side too. And now we get a very nice and tight area with big houses around, some smaller houses within. Oh, this is actually good, I think. It is at least something different. That's already a nice thing. I like that. And I think in the end... Oops, that's a bit too fast. Let's hit Control and do it a bit slower. Yes, place occupied, but not anymore. Messenger from Derkachi. Ooh, I missed him. I really wanted to sell some charcoal there. Yeah, that was happened when you run speed, what is it, 3? And, oh well, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, we have 1830 sunflower oil. Let's do another batch of sunflower oil in here for now. As long as the population is small, we can do that. We'll do it a one-time thing again. See if we can actually get it in there before the... oh yeah, they're already getting it all. Good, let's sell some sunflower oil. Ah, we missed the Derkachi messenger. Ah, so sorry about that. Ooh, let's take a look here, because we don't need that yet. I think we can use 1 extra cow shed if we want to. And a primary school. But we don't need these yet. That's gonna take some time. And I think we can do another cow shed right here. And another one somewhere there then. So let's continue now. And then we get that 1 extra cow shed. It's, we have 1 young cow already. I think next year we'll get a couple more. And we can just leave this emptied out for a bit, but at least it's ready. So as soon as we see that the 1 is filling up, then we can get the second one. Now the dairy is up. I'm just going to do cheese in it for now, because that will remain good for longest. And I guess that is a very handy feature. Alright, we should only hire ladies, I guess. Yep, that works. Then we have to put in... oh, there. I was totally missing it. Cheese. We'll store 1,000 in here, I guess. And we'll have to put it up for sales. Now, I also want to sell some extra firewood. I removed that last time. So let's put that in again. And do the apply to all button and apply to all. And now we should get a lady in here that gets me cheese and firewood. Yep, that works. Okay, well. Here we go. On one hand, it's a bit boring that this is all straight. But on the other hand, I love how this looks. And we get a bit of curving here. We have the special shapes here a bit more. I also do want to try at some point to get a little bit more curved city square or something like that. Or maybe we can do that with the row houses. But for now, I do enjoy this area. It's nice and practical and nice in the city center. With all the different houses, the big garden houses, the no garden houses, the medium garden houses. It does feel very nice. And I love this area. Cowsheds already complete. Let's do apply to all and apply to all. Then we probably... No, there's no ladies in there yet. That's good. They can use a fallow field if they want to. Not enough milk to start production. There's 20 milk in here. Did we already make cheese then? No. I guess a lot of the milk's spoiled. That's probably the thing. 60 milk already spoiled. Yeah, so that's going pretty fast. We have produced 60... cheese already, but that's also been sold already. And with just one, let's get a couple of ladies out, because with just one cow shed you're not going to produce that much milk. As soon as we get an extra cow shed, then we will. Alright, so the wells are up here. That should help. Yes. Yeah, this one is now completely filled up, so they're also using other wells now. We have the school. Maybe we should get a teacher in there. Might be helpful for the kids. We can already see 3, 4, 5 kids. Well, we have kids that want to go to school. And because of its central placement around all the houses, I think a lot of kids can go to school this way. That will be helpful. 6 kids. So we're going to get a pretty smart town. Ooh, 7 kids. Nice. Well, at least they get to play with friends and stuff too in school. So that's nice. If you only have 1 or 2 kids, then it's not so nice. 8 kids. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if we can fill that up to 10 with only 153 people in town. That would be nice. Ooh, there's a lot of people looking for a job. Oh well, I think soon enough they'll change because the farm will start to work. We still have plenty of food, plenty of stuff to sell, plenty of things to do. And at some point we should get an extra farm. Maybe here, but this is not so big. So we'll have to see how much we can do there. There they go. Ah, another newborn. Great. 2. Oh man, we have a lot of hay. That's nice. And a lot of people that can work on the farm. Look at that. That's fast. This is already growing. We're not even a quarter into March. That's fast. Once these 2 are done, this one will start growing too. That's the difference between having a lot of laborers and not. These all fields can grow so fast now that we'll get very good yields out of it, and I love that. Alright, so let's sell a bit more sunflower oil. That's all though. I'm not going to sell anything else. Still want the messenger from Dakachi to come in again. There we go. This is still sowing. Yeah, they still have work to do, but some of them were resting, of course, which is fine. It's still only halfway March, and we're down to almost the last field for some sowing. Wow, 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 wow. That's fast. Yep, they already started working on the last field. These ones should be the ones then that finish this field. And then this starts growing the half of March. Yep, there it goes. And this might actually be the last one or that one. Yep, they don't need extra workers. So within March, we have sown in all the fields. Like 2/3 into March or 3/4 into March. And everything starts growing already. Oh, we're gonna get a good yield. And I think the town comes more and more to life. It starts to look a little bit more like an actual town because of the extra houses and stuff that we have right now. So this is cool. Well, this is also going to be it because it's already been 38 minutes plus. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments about my town in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much and bye-bye.